Silence often gets drowned out by the clamor of our thoughts, words, and actions. We habitually engage in constant talking, texting, or social media posts, inundating our lives with incessant chatter. Nevertheless, the wisdom of Zen Master serves as a reminder that there are instances when silence isn't just golden but also profoundly transformative. It guides us to recognize the potency of silence and to utilize it judiciously, especially in 5 crucial situations. This exploration through the spiritual teachings of Zen will lead us on a journey to understand the significance of always maintaining silence in 5 situations. These teachings provide profound insights that can inspire us to lead a more mindful, harmonious, and purposeful life. Let's delve into these ancient wisdoms, embracing the serenity of silence and seeking solutions to our life problems. Once upon a time, in a tranquil village nestled among rolling hills, lived a renowned Zen master named William. Revered not only for his wisdom but also for his unwavering commitment to silence, William was known far and wide for imparting the art of silence in 5 specific situations to his disciples. Revered not only for his wisdom but also for his unwavering commitment to silence, William was known far and wide for imparting the art of silence in 5 specific situations to his disciples. The first situation was the easiest to understand: always be silent in the face of anger. William's teachings emphasized that when someone was consumed by anger, they were not in a state to listen or reason. To illustrate this, William often told a story about a young boy named Kenta. Kenta, known for his quick temper, discovered a wounded sparrow in the forest and brought it to William for help. William, a master of healing, began tending to the bird's injuries. As Kenta grew impatient and started complaining about the slow progress, his anger mounted with each passing moment, but William remained serene and silent. He continued to mend the bird's wing without reacting to Kenta's outbursts. Eventually, Kenta realized the futility of his anger and fell silent himself. William then gently handed him the healed sparrow, and the lesson was learned: silence in the face of anger often dissipates the storm within. The second situation was more subtle: always be silent when you are in doubt. William believed that words spoken from a place of uncertainty could sow confusion and discord. To convey this lesson, he often recounted the story of a farmer named Haruki. Haruki, a diligent farmer who had successfully cultivated rice for many years, faced a mysterious problem one year. The rice plants in one field were withering while those in another thrived. Perplexed, he turned to William for advice. William visited the fields and carefully examined the 2 plots. He observed that the field with withering crops was receiving less sunlight due to a tall tree on its border. With a knowing smile, he whispered to Haruki, "Cut down the tree." Haruki hesitated, unsure whether this was the right solution and wanted more explanation. William remained silent, allowing Haruki's doubt to linger. Days passed, and Haruki continued to ponder the problem. Eventually, he mustered the courage to cut down the tree. And as William had predicted, the withering crops began to flourish. Haruki realized the power of silence in moments of doubt. It allows one to find answers within. The third situation was challenging: always be silent when you are tempted to gossip. William believed that gossip could poison not only the one who spoke it but also the entire community. To illustrate this point, he told a tale of 2 friends, Hiroshi and Taki. Hiroshi and Taki were inseparable, sharing secrets and stories daily. One day, Hiroshi came across a juicy piece of gossip about a fellow villager. He was eager to share it with Taki, believing it would strengthen their bond. But William's teachings weighed on Hiroshi's conscience. When he met Taki, Hiroshi hesitated. He remembered William's words about the toxicity of gossip. Instead of sharing the gossip, Hiroshi remained silent. Taki, puzzled by his friend's silence, questioned him. "I've learned that silence is sometimes the best response," Hiroshi explained, tears welling up in his eyes. "Gossip can harm not only the person it's about but also the one who spreads it. I choose silence to protect our friendship." Taki, inspired by Hiroshi's wisdom, understood the value of silence in preserving relationships. Their bond grew stronger, and they vowed never to indulge in gossip again. The fourth situation was one that required great restraint. Always be silent when you are tempted to boast. William believed that true humility was born from silence. To illustrate this, he shared the story of a gifted archer named Rico. Rico was celebrated throughout the village for his unmatched skill with a bow and arrow. His precision was extraordinary, and he never missed his target. Crowds gathered to watch him practice, and Rico reveled in the admiration. One day, a humble traveler arrived in the village. He was an old man bent with age and carried a battered bow. Rico, eager to display his prowess, challenged the traveler to a friendly archery contest. The villagers gathered to witness the spectacle. The contest began, and Rico confidently hit the bullseye with ease. The crowd cheered, but the old traveler's shots consistently missed the target. Yet, he remained unfazed, his demeanor calm and composed. As the contest concluded, the traveler approached Rico. He spoke not with arrogance but with kindness. "Your skill is remarkable, young archer," he said, "but remember, the true mark of greatness is not in boasting but in remaining humble." Rico, humbled by the traveler's words, realized the value of silence in moments of self-praise. From that day on, he continued to practice his archery diligently, but he did so quietly and without fanfare. The fifth and final situation was the most profound. Always be silent in the presence of nature's wonders. William believed that the beauty of the natural world spoke for itself and required no commentary. To convey this lesson, he often led his disciples on contemplative walks through the nearby forest. One bright morning, William and his disciples embarked on such a journey. They walked in silence, taking in the symphony of bird song, the rustle of leaves, and the play of light filtering through the trees. As they reached a clearing, they encountered a magnificent waterfall. The water tumbled from great heights, shimmering like liquid crystal in the sunlight. It roared with a thunderous yet soothing sound. The disciples were all struck and began to whisper their amazement. William gently raised his hand, and his disciples fell silent. He pointed toward the waterfall, encouraging them to immerse themselves in the natural wonder without words. As the disciples closed their eyes and listened to the waterfall's melody, a profound sense of peace and unity with nature washed over them. They understood the final lesson. Silence in the presence of nature's wonders allowed one to connect with the world in its purest form. In the years that followed, William's teachings on silence and these 5 situations continued to guide and inspire the villagers. The wisdom of the Zen master was passed down through generations, fostering a community that valued restraint, humility, and a deep appreciation for the world around them. And so, in the tranquil village among rolling hills, the legacy of Zen master William lived on, echoing through the silence that spoke volumes to those who listened. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Share your experience in the comments, like and subscribe to the Balanced Journey channel, where our community is confident that these stories have the potential to improve the quality of your life and that of those close to you. See you in the next video.